Hey Stampers, Gaynor again, and I'm coming back with this box, which is the Timeless Greetings. I've done a couple of cards already, but I'll show them at the end. But I think these are the two from the kit. Wait, Gaynor's getting a little bit confused. Where's my paper? I can't find it. Where's it gone? Oh, bear with me. Oh, there it is. Right. So, this is it. So, yeah. I just moved this Time to Celebrate down and just swap them up. So that's one from the kit, and this one is You Can Always Count on Me, which is the clock one. I've done a couple of extras. I will show them at the end. So I'll pop them to one side. I've got my bits. I've also picked out some other little bits, some other card bases. I've got my envelope bits. I've got some circles, other little bits. These are the cards I'm going to make that are in order. I've got other bits. I've got brown card stock. I got my envelopes. I got my other little bits. These are all going to make some cards now. So got my labels, got my clocks and my worlds. I've got the tags, some more bits of paper, other bits of envelopes, other little bits of things. These are bits of the cut apart. I've still got 2 clocks and a world left. I think that was just for pension. I've got my scrap spin. Let's see if I've got some black there. Oh, I've even got some, oh no, not very big gold. Black. Just trying to see if I've got any gold offcuts or something. Oh, now this brown paper is a bit thin for stamping on for the world, so well, that's a good idea. Just having a look, see. I can just grab that if and when I need it. So let's take our bits, pop them to one side. I'm only going to make a few with you today, but I'm going to start with this one. Now this is Cajun Craze, so I'm going to be using, this is one of the envelopes cut up, and what I did, I cut it to 1 1/4, the white card, and the designer series paper I've cut to 1 1/8. So I'm going to layer this on here, the one on that corner, and then the one in the middle. Just going to stagger it. I'm going to stamp on the tag, and then we're going to put one of either the world or the clock. So just use up your bits. Yeah, just use up these bits. Somebody messaged me and asked me where the kits are from. Bless. They are from Stampin' Up, but they will retire. Most of them will retire at the end of April, so you probably won't see this till May, because I've already filmed so many weeks in advance. Otherwise I would, if I come to a day where I couldn't film, I've always got something I can put on for you guys to watch. So just gonna give them, and then I'm going to stagger that just in between. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to give that a quick burnish, so when it glues down it'll stick to the card. You could have added them on dimensionals as well. So about 1/2 inch. Make sure I keep them straight. I mean, I'm going to stamp on this maybe. So where's my, so I've already cut a world shape out, which is in the Sahara sand, but I don't mind that. This will fit just over there, but you won't see it. So I could put it behind. Oh, I think I'll layer it up behind. So let's just give that a square. Lay this on. Oh, that's cute. Give that a little rub-a-dub-dub. Get my black ink. And I'm going to use one of these templates for the clock. And I try and keep my second finger in between, so I keep my little dot. Oh, look at that. Stamp that perfectly in the center, and then my second finger is in between those two worldy bits. Get my clock ready, because Gaynor doesn't like dirty stamps. And I soaked it up earlier, so that's good. I'll leave that out for a minute. Let's pop that out. And this is not a shiny paper, so it doesn't tend to smudge so good. So I'm going to pop this on dimensional. So I'm just going to grab two. And I'm going to get my 12 o'clock right at the top of the clock. That is cute. So on one of the cards I used some of the black sequined ribbon, which is cute. I've also got gold and silver, but for this one I might use a bit of this oldie twine. I think that should be plenty. Give that a cut. I fetched a box of ribbon over. Just going to tie that through there. I don't want to overstretch that, so I might just put a tiny little knot. And I'm going to hold the rope instead of trying to pull on this little catch. I'm going to level them off. That is too cute. And then I'm going to pop this. And what I might do is I'm just going to give that a tighten. I might even shrink them down a little bit more, or I could just get a glue dot under there just to hold those two ends. Oh, let's get a large glue dot actually. I got some slightly bigger ones. Let's pop this on dimensionals as well. Stick one top, one bottom. I'm gonna lay this just, oh, I don't know, should it? Yeah, no, let's have it there. And then I can add a glue dot just about there. And then stick this just to keep that down. That's cute. Now let's stamp on here. Let's put time to celebrate, and then I think there's one that says happy birthday, one that says thanks. What's that one say? You made the world a better place. There's the one that said, but it's in the same font as let's celebrate. Oh, wait there now. What's that one say? You can always count on, I can always count on you. Not really so much for a birthday. You make the world a better place. Now I'm wondering. So I'm going to have that as a ticket. Just floating under there. Let's just do the happy birthday. I like that. I'm going to go along. There's lines on there so I can just match this up. Oh, cute. Love it. Do you know, I'm dying of thirst. Do you know when you get one of those days when you're absolutely gagging of thirst? Right, I got a little, that's not the one. Here it is. So I got a little tag out there. So let's pop this in. I'm just going to line up. She says, I'm going to try and line it up. And I keep that hopefully in the centre. And pop that little bit out. Oh, look at that. Perfect. Love it. Could add a little bit of baker's twine on this one. So let's double and double. Double, double. And poke this through. That is cute. And if you want to keep that in place, just move that to one side. Grab a smaller. I've got some small ones. These are small ones. Glued up. Put that right under there. Remove that. And then when you fetch this back across now and tighten it, you've tightened it on top of your glue dot, and that's not coming off anywhere. Not quite in the centre, but perfect. Give them a little perfect. Now you've got a cute little 4-tag top there. I'm just gonna glue that under there. I'm not going to add dimensionals to this one. And you could just use a glue dot on the bottom and just slide it in and then just pull it out to write to and from on it. But we've got the inside of the card for that. So I'm just going to place that in there. I think that's so cute. I've got these beautiful little gems that come in the kit. So that one's coming off its glue dot. Perfect. Put it back on, and then we can just add one next to the birthday there. I'm going to add one at the top of the clock there. That is cute. And then I might, what I do is just come in and add one either side of the birthday there, so you've got 1, 2, 3. How cute. How cute. So there is my first card. I've actually made 2 others, so I'm going to put them in the box and then I'll kind of come back. So I went for the blue this time, which is Night of Navy, and this is the top of an envelope. I haven't used the score line yet, so let me see what I've got in this box. So I haven't got any Night of Navy ribbon on me. Ooh, but I've got this, which will, it's like a denim blue. I'm going to use that. So let's cut a piece of that off. And let's keep it out, just in case. So I'm going to use my Sokwang tape, and I'm just going to add just a little bit in the centre, and then I'm going to have a little bit either end. Just smooth that down a sec, give them a squidgy squidge. So when we remove the backing, I can lay this right along the top. Peel off the backings. Now I want to keep it straight. I should have added tape all the way along really, but add that along there. Get that tape off. Making sure that's going all the way right round there. Nice and smooth. Why wouldn't you use the envelopes? You know, you can use them as envelopes, but why wouldn't you use them for your... Perfect for anyone with limited craft supplies. Anyone can use a white plain envelope to send a card to somebody. So let's just give that a jiggy jiggy, just to make sure it stays flat. Oh, do you know, that reminds me of a giant pocket. So what I've just thought of what I'm going to do. I'm going to put that away for a sec. You know when you think you know. You think you know. You think you know. I'm going to grab some. I got some. Let me get it. Oh, that's not very big. I'm just going to add that for stability, and then I'll cut. It's only so I've got something to add my dimensionals to. So plug this up. I could have done it the whole. I just want to add it, and if you notice, I'm not putting it on the ends. And I'm not going all the way to the top. Somewhere to, it just gives stability to the center of this card where I'm going to add dimensionals. So I'm going to slide my scissors and just trim off those ends. It doesn't matter what it looks like underneath. I mean, if you can find other bits, and I'll tell you what I have got. Bit of foam. I'll tell you what I have got in my stash somewhere. So I'm just going to add that. This will tape on. Put it that way. And then I'm going to just, because this is slightly higher, I'm not going to add many, I'm just going to add one up there. And I'm going to add one along the top there. Give that a squishy squash. And then come back with my card and just make sure I'm adding this. Would help if I put some glue on there. And I'm just going to dot some on there, give me a little bit of wiggle space while I just line it up. Oh, look at that. Nice little top. Just gonna give that a quick rub. That's cute. I'm gonna get my white gel pen. Let's see if this works. I'm gonna grab a piece of scrap. That's not the one. I got a new one somewhere. I think this may be it. There we go. And I'm just going to add stitch marks all around my card. Make it look like it's a pocket. With a little watch coming out the top. Or just on the lapel. What a perfect mail card. I mean, you can do that stitching along the pocket edge, which is the envelope piece. And because we've added foam, it will flatten out properly for you to put it in a card. That is coming on cute. Just going to put a few lines up there. Oh, do you know what, girls? I could just drink a lemon lime pop now. Oh, ice cold lemon lime pop. I've got a little love heart here, a little white one. I'm going to use this, and I'm just going to put 2 dots down there and make it look like a button. It's got a little glue dot on the back already. Have that lined up just there. That is too scrummy. So I've been working on other cards as well whilst making this card. Do you know, I get ideas in my head, and then all of a sudden something else will pop in my head. So I tend to put this down for 5 minutes, and then I want to come back then. So what I'm going to leave it like that. I'm going to use the watches. I'm going to grab. Let's see if I've got another piece of Night of Navy cardstock. It's not quite the same colour. I think it's a lot thinner. Oh, look, I have found. I wonder if I can stamp on there. Let's check. It might take a while to dry. So let's stamp. Time to celebrate. And let's see. Oh, it did smudge a little bit, so I'm going to go down and then up. Oh, look at that. Now that's going to take a little bit to dry because it's... So I might come back to this card in a minute. I'm going to leave that to dry. Because that is VersaFine. It did smudge a tiny little bit, but I've never stamped on this before. Let me blow on this one as well. Because what I'm going to do, I'm going to block that top one. Let's cut this off just to let it dry. And keep that one safe somewhere. It's a little bit shiny. Might have to heat set that. But I'm going to lay this and just blot it. Now it's definitely gonna, it will, I don't know, it's gonna smudge a little bit. It probably will take some time to dry, but not that one because that's smudged. But watch this. It's gone. So what that tells me is it's not going to dry. So let's do that one more time. Let's do it on this cardstock. And I'm just going to do it along the bottom. That's cute. That'll do. Let me just grab. I'm just going to grab. I'm going to keep that right level. You can show the cardstock's level. Oh, girls, I am gasping for a cup of coffee. Ooh, did I get like that? So we've got our time to celebrate. It's now evenly cut. Do I have a circle punch? No, but I've got my corner rounder. Just going to add a gap either side, only to check to see if I can do it. And that way if I can't, I've still got a little bit I can cut off. Not the best. Now, let me just straighten that up because that's not level on the top. Perfect. What do I've got here? No, I've got a little heart punch. I wonder if that. Ooh. Oh, look at that little cute heart shape. Make sure I keep it in the center. That's cute. Look at that, little heart shapes. You'd be surprised what you do. Let's grab that silver. Let's pop that on some mini dimensionals. Oh, look at that. Where's my scissors? Oh, look at that, lovely. And this is, I find these kit dimensionals slightly thicker than the normal dimensionals. So let's add that. Give it a little border, she says. And then I'm just gonna that's cute. I kept me putting bits. We're going to put me bits then in there. And then I'm just going to have that there. I think that's a really cute card. I better add some glue. And I'm just going to have that roughly in about the center. So we're using up the card kit, we're using the stamp set. I'm going to grab my little gems. Do you know what I was thinking? If we stick, I'm not fussed on that little heart there, so let's pop one of these out, see if I've got any scraps. Now I'm just going to punch it in the middle. That way, if I add that on another card, I can layer over the top of that. Oh, look at that, it's going to glue on there, beautiful. So that is going to be our little button. It layers over that little white one. Oh, that is cute. And then we're going to grab, that is cute. I like that. Let's add a little ribbon. I know it's a man's card, but who cares? Keep that in the centre. Tighten that up. Yeah, I pull it off. I push these prongs in to loosen everything, because if you pull it off when it's tight, it kills the ribbon. I'm going to leave these pretty long this time. It's only getting a tiny little bit of waste. I think I'm just going to add just a dot there. I'm going to curl these out with my fingers. I'm going to keep that on there for a minute just till it sticks down on top of that little love art. Who doesn't love a mail card? Oh, that is so cute. Sorry for saying cute, cute, cute. I am dying of thirst. Oh my goodness. That is still mega wet. Maybe it will dry. I'll leave that out the way for a bit. Gems, gems, gems. And again, I'm just gonna follow that pattern on there and just make sure that's equal. That is mega cute. And then just put one in the center of that love heart. Oh, that is cute. So look, we've made a second card. Again, I was going to come in with another one of these envelopes on some soft suede, but we've just done that, so let's grab, this is one of the envelopes as well. I didn't use, or did I use the back of the envelope? No, I haven't used the back of the envelopes yet, but look at that beautiful designer series paper. Let's get that on there. And you know that little piece of paper we just cut the love art out of? Let's line this up. Give that a nice flatten down. Scrape away any excess. So this is the one we've just stamped our little love art out of. So I'm just going to put that to one side. It's quite a stiff card and it does bend up a little bit, so I might actually add this at a slant. There's no right or wrong reason to put these cards together. I don't even know why I'm doing that, because that's going to get covered over. Where's my dimensional with the world? I'm going to pop that on there. Then we'll have our sentiment on there. So let's, where's that designer series paper I was using? Here. So I'm using some of the designer series paper from that He's the Man Stampin' Up, because I want the circle just to be right. so I can stamp my little worldy on there. And I think this is one of the smallest ones from the layering dies. So let's pop that back on there for the minute. I'll sort that out later when I find my circle dies. I'll just put that to one side. So I don't know if I'm going to do that this time. Add the white rim and then add that on there. Oh yeah, maybe. Yeah. So this is just a blemish of paper. Let's get our world. Now I've got some there's the top, that's the UK as I see it. And then I'm just going to stamp the world right on there. That is cute. I find with the little images off here, they're just a little bit smaller and it doesn't always fit on. So let's grab that. Get rid of that. Just going to give myself a nice little white border. Flick that over. Cute. Then I'm going to glue this one this time on here, making sure my atlas is at a slant. Don't worry if you get any on your paper. I'm just going to line this up so I've got a perfect dimension round the back. I've got a little bit of ink, not ink, on there. It normally comes off. There we go, with a bit of tissue. Perfect. Just going to give that a squishy squish. And I'm going to add some dimensionals. Again, I'm going to use, I might use 3 on this one. I'm going to add one down here for definite. Just going to add 2 on there. Going to bring this card in. Peel the backings off. And nobody's going to know that I've used that to take away that little love heart for the other card. Howd. I'm going to add some of these just on there. And there's one just down there. And I'm going to add one just on there to follow the designer says paper. I'm going to come in this time one of these, and I'm even going to use, I wonder if I could, oh let's just have a look, let me chop that off. I'll keep those labels. Let's chop the white off. Chop off and then remove that white. Get rid of those bits. So that is a little bit shorter, but it will save us cutting round. Just going to pull that into the center that is cute. I'm gonna stamp that first. Let's do, I can always count, oh no, it's a clock, isn't it? Let's do the thanks and pop this right in the center, because that one says, oh, you make the world a better place. Let's use that one then. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. So let's turn that over. Let's add that in there. Giving ourselves a tiny little gap either side. Push that in. Now let's grab some dimensionals. Add the top. I'm going to add 2 at the top to keep that in, and then I'm going to cut a strip just to keep that bottom bit in there. Perfect. Pull my dimensionals off. Do you know, girls, I gotta go for a cup of coffee. Oh! And then we got that little gap either side. Let's pop that just under that worldy section there. Oh, that is so cute. You make the world a better place. Now, it didn't come with any ribbon for this. I'll tell you what we have got. This is the bumblebee. And I'm just going to add a little knot. And straighten that off. Going to add a little that way, flicking off my bits, grab myself, and I'm not going to stick it on that, I'm going to stick it on the tails and just peel those bits off. And I'm just going to add that little knot across there. That is sweet. So there we go. There is my other card. So let's come in. So I've made, cut these out. I've made that one. I've made the little pocket card, and I've made the little tag card. I also did, I did this one as well. Again, I used the black sequins, and then I just offset the label, and this is from an old, I think this is the one with the worlds on. Let me show you. It's this stuff, and I can't think what it's called because I didn't keep the backing off it, but it was the one with the, I kept all my male designer series paper, and it's the one with the worlds on, it's the one with all this on, and I just literally used a bit of the backing. So like I'm saying, I've kept all my male designer series paper, and there is some of that as well with the world. It just needs a little tissue to take off. But go through your stash of your male Stampin' Up sets, because I mean, look at that. So these are the 5 I've made with this set, plus the 2 cards that came with the kit. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, there's 7 in total. Plus, if you see what's left in this box, I've got the inks, I've got another 1, 2, 4 of those. I've got another 4 cards, 4 envelopes. I've also got the bits that I cut out. These are for my envelopes. Another card, another 2 envelopes. You could just keep going. I've got the labels. I've got the words. I've got another half of the card. I've still got all the tails apart from those. I've got the gems and all the little bits of card that I kept to go with this. I've even got the outlines. You could cut, maybe use a silhouette piece. I don't know, but there it is. This is the cards I made with this card kit. And look, you've just seen how much stuff I've got left. I could probably make another 15, 20 cards. So just have fun. Make lots of cards. We all fall short of a mail card every now and then. So I'm sure these kits would come in handy. My beautiful friend Nessa loves a mail card. So it's Stampin. Let me just find my kit to put all my stamps back in. I hope you enjoyed. There is my timeless greetings card kit and some extra cards. So give it a go. I hope you like it. I might do a draw for some of these cards that I've made during the kits. But there we go. Come back on the next one. Take care. Bye.